Alright, I'm going to have to look into this webcam thing because sometimes it records a video and it doesn't save it. And when I make a video and I've rambled on and it doesn't save it, it kind of pisses me off. Okay, well this one is going to be about me and my emotional turmoil that still continues. And if you don't care, then don't listen. And if you do, fine. But okay. So what this comes down to is that I'm just not, I don't know if I'm cut out to be friends with people. Like, I don't know how to handle it. I get, like, when, like, I try to stay distant from people and, whatever. But then the one time I end up getting close, well, not the one, I'm making a bigger deal out of this than it really is. And I know that, but I can't help but feel the way I do about it. Is, okay, I get, be close to someone or whatever, and I don't want it to be, like, weird. Okay, then it's the same person that, like, I'm trying to be friends with. Well, she says we're friends, I say we're friends too, but I don't know. I don't know how to handle the situation. Okay, because I guess it's awkward to be friends with a girl and a boy, but it can be done, and I have no problem with it. I don't have, want to have any, like, interest in her aside from being friends, That's my whole thing, is I just want to be her friend and do friend stuff and, be a good friend and everything like that. And it sucks because it's work, but that's the only place I meet people because I don't leave my house and stuff like that. So I do see them at work a lot, so I guess maybe they don't want to see you outside of work or whatever. It's just like you don't want to be too annoying, too nagging or whatever. So I have to figure that out. And then I get, like, yesterday, I don't know, I got jealous of, this is friendship jealous too, and it's like, I got jealous of her other friends. What the fuck is that? What's that? You know what I'm saying? And I don't know. I don't know how to put it. And, I don't like that. I don't like being like that. I think it's me, and I don't like saying this about myself, but it is me being, like, what's that word? What am I trying to say? Not self-esteem, but, lacking of, like, self-confidence or something, like, maybe there's a better word for what I'm thinking, but I can't really do. Okay, I don't have confidence in myself about that thing, like, lacking self-confidence about that, whoa, she can be friends with anybody, so, it's not a big deal, and I make it a big deal, to me it's a big deal, for me to care that much and want to be your friend, and then not, but for you it's something easy that, you can be friends with all these people, and that's just not me. I don't know. So, and that's not their fault, of course, that's me, and I don't want to push my stupidity or emotional wreckage onto other people like that. And maybe that's why I try to avoid being friends with people. It just makes no sense at all. So, I mean, it's best just to be no friends with nobody. I mean, that's what I had decided on, but then lately, this happened. I'm not like this all the time. It just happened recently with, like, the last couple of months, and changing and stuff like that. And I try to make it better, but that's not going to happen. I need to find someone else who has no friends either, but then I probably wouldn't like that person. Maybe that's the problem. I don't know. So I just don't know. Because what happened yesterday, or last night or whatever, that and that and that. And then, like, so the person that my friend that I've been talking about, like, they were going to go do something that I didn't think was right of them to be doing or something. And so I said something about it, and I got a little overreactionary, and, I voiced my opinion on the matter. I didn't go, like, overboard. I wasn't yelling and screaming and shit, but I was like, whatever, I don't, because if you've had past problems with that, then you don't want to do it again. I don't know why you're doing it. And I just I was just worried that you would, I don't want that to happen to you. And, like, you see some of these other people we work with and how they are and everything like that. And she's like, no, it's nothing like that. I don't do it every day or whatever. So I'm like, okay, that's fine. And I should have stopped them, but I didn't. And I kept on going and whatever. And you know what happened? I felt like the biggest fucking hypocrite in the world because I never like to tell anyone what they should or shouldn't do. And because look, I smoke, okay, and people tell me I should quit smoking. I don't disagree with you. I should, but I don't really want to hear it either, and I don't want it to be a big deal. And that's what I did to her, and that just made me feel terrible. And I kind of realized it at that moment, and like after I'd done it, and that's not the best way to do things. You can't just do things and then apologize. Apparently, although I can forgive mistakes to an extent and everything, but I don't like, really, you're right. It's true. You should just not make those mistakes. And yeah, and I told her that. I was like, I crossed the line. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have been. I'm not trying to tell you what to do. I shouldn't be doing that. I should have trust in you. And if I'm going to be your friend, you should trust your friends, right? And I don't know. I guess I just got issues with those sort of things. You know what I'm saying? I got issues with those sort of things, and I had to admit it to myself. Or whatever, so she said she wasn't upset about it or whatever and all this and this. I don't know. I don't know how to tell people are upset or not upset about things like that. People can, I can tell when people are really upset, but sometimes you can be like mildly upset and you can hide it, because I hide all my upset enough because I have to at work. Because you get to this point where if you don't hide it, you're going to get in trouble, or you're going to have to deal with fucking drama or whatever bullshit, and I don't want to deal with that, and I don't want her to deal with that for me. I don't want to be the one doing that. That's fucking makes me feel bad. And so maybe I am the one that ends up feeling worse than her about what the situation was, and I'm trying to push that on her, and I don't want to do that. But then part of me says, well, if she's my friend, then she should be one that helped me too, and the same thing, you know what I'm saying? So that's basically what it is. And, and so I sent her a text message, and, later on, because I just kept thinking about it. I'm sure y'all have done that. Have you ever done something, and you just can't stop thinking about it? You've done something terrible. And I'm making a bigger deal out of this than it is, guys. I admit that. But say you've done something, and maybe it's not that terrible. It ain't like you killed somebody, or you fucking stole your best friend's boyfriend or girlfriend or whatever. But you did something that, when you thought about it, it kind of kept turning in your head. So, out of my better judgment, I sent her a text message apologizing again, and I'm like, look, okay, I was out of line earlier or whatever. I overreacted. I'm sorry. I should trust you as a friend and trust your decisions and everything, and what you do is your own business. Should be none of my concern when it comes to that. And, she sent something back, and I don't know. I read it last time. I can't remember what the fuck it was. And, she said she wasn't mad at all. She said she appreciated my concern. So I don't know if that's true or not true. And then that goes to the trust issue. You see what I'm saying? I can't even tell you what she takes it back, because people are deceitful, I try not to be deceitful. But almost, society almost ingrains us to be that way, because you can't really tell someone how you feel all the time about them. And I don't even mean in a rude manner or cussing or angry or anything, but because you don't want to deal with repercussions from it, and is that cowardly? Yes. But when you're in a situation, sometimes you have to kind of put that shit down as much as you can, like when I'm at work and stuff like that. Then yes, I don't want to have to deal with it, because you got to be there no matter what. And then I pretty much told her I shouldn't tell anyone how to live their life. Someone I consider a friend, blah blah blah. I'm mad and ashamed at myself. And it's not my place to be your mom. And I told her I hope she gets home safe and everything like that. And she said thanks. And she said, seriously, don't worry about it. So that's what I'm trying to do. But it's easier said than done is what I sent her back. And I just told her I overthink things too much. And so I have decided that I will become no friends with anyone again, because it has caused me too much trouble. And is that just wrong of me, though? I think it is. So I had to work these issues out somehow. And, talking about it here and whatnot, it's just kind of strange enough. And, whatever. I don't know how to articulate how the feelings are into words. It's kind of hard to describe. Just frustration at myself for going that way and being like that, and frustration at myself for, well, I don't want to say this, but I almost feel bad for caring about someone. Does that show something for me? Does that mean there is something really wrong with me? I mean, I don't know. I don't know. And the thing is, like, I don't go do nothing with none of these people. So am I really their friends? I talk to them at work or whatever, send a text message to this one person, like the only person I ever even communicate with outside of work. Unless it's some fool asking me for a damn ride and shit. I think that's what happened. I think some people have abused my friendship and my relationships and stuff, and I've gotten to the point where I assume that's normal, you know. And when someone doesn't want to do that, I don't know what to think, you know. And it's not that I don't want to help nobody or don't mind helping my friends. I want to, and I'm like pushing that on them when they don't want it. Maybe that's the problem. I'm gonna psychoanalyze myself here. So yeah. So that's how it is. But whatever. Shit happens. I just gotta get over it, and hopefully no grudges are held, and I'm not going to say anything else about it again. You know, I'm going to just whatever. Just be your friend and do that. Maybe I'll go out with them sometime, but not do what they do. But have to be accepting. Maybe I need to be more accepting of things, and that. And then the other part of the video is like, my tooth is killing me, and it's not killing me. I'm kind of oversay things. Like, it hurts. Okay, I'm gonna have to get it out. It's annoying pain, and I'm taking fucking like Advil and shit for it, but I'm taking too many, and it's not helping. So I need to get it out. So I'm gonna have to figure out when to get that shit done. Yeah. So that's about it. If you watch this whole video, I really appreciate it, and feel free to leave your suggestions or opinions or mock me for being an emo bitch. I don't know, man. I don't know, man. I'm telling you, this whole fucking manga and anime shit, made me more like value friendship and stuff, and I never valued it as much. So it's fucked with my head a little bit, you know. And I don't know. Maybe I grow too close to some people too soon. I haven't known this girl for, I guess she's worked there over a year or more than a year. And, you know, I try to become better friends with her lately and stuff. And so, whatever. Yeah, okay. I'm terrible. I'm down on myself too much, too. I gotta work on that. I'm great.